just because it's the last one, I'm not going to cry. You're going to cry if anyone is. Hello lovely people of YouTube and welcome back to Mark on Life and GhibliTime! Thank you so much to everybody that watched last week's episode, which was the tale of Princess Kaguya. If you haven't watched that episode, what have you been doing? I will leave a link in the description below and at the end of this video for you. This week is a bit of a sad episode because it's the last movie that we are covering in GhibliTime. I know. I will make it a good one though, and we're going to cover an absolutely brilliant little film called When Marnie Was There. When Marnie Was There was first released on the 19th of July 2014, and it did very, very well. As for the last few Ghiblis, it was nominated for an Oscar and Academy Award, so a series of real success from the studio. It's based on a novel of the same name by Joan G. Robinson back in 1967. There are some changes, most notably the location, which has changed from Norfolk in England to Sapporo, and the seaside in Japan, but the story is generally the same. Japanese title of this one is Omoide no Marnie. It's similar, but slightly different. Now, obviously, the title, the English title, the Western title, is the same as the source material, When Marnie Was There. Omoide no Marnie sort of means Marnie memories, or, the Marnie of my memories. Actually, Omoide means recollections, so like the Marnie of my recollections. So sort of memories of Marnie, the Marnie of my memories is a more literal translation. Not quite sure why they decided to go for this, not just go for the source material, but hey, that's the way they do it. Director of this one is Hiromasa Yonebayashi, who you might remember as the director of Arrietty. This is actually the last film he did with Studio Ghibli before he quit the company, and is doing other things now. Like he has a film coming soon called Mary and the Witch's Flower, which I will mention another time. Again, insanely good English dub. At this point, you know the drill. I'm not going to remember them because there's too many. We got Kathy Bates, Ellen Burstyn, Gina Davis, Catherine O'Hara, John C. Reilly, Haley Steinfeld, Vanessa Williams, again, more and more and more and more. Just an incredible cast. It's a really good dub, this one. I think because some of the characters don't actually feel generically Japanese. As I've said before, when everything feels Japanese, like Princess Kaguya, where it's so traditional, the Japanese track makes a lot more sense. This one, the main character of Anna and Marnie herself actually don't. Marnie looks more Germanic, European, and Anna looks more Western, even though she is Japanese. So it sort of fits the dub a lot better, and it's a great one. So what happens in When Marnie Was There? Well, as with most Studio Ghiblis, we are centered around a young female protagonist. Anna is 12 years old and she lives with her foster parents in Sapporo. She's a very shy, introverted, nervous, but also massively artistic young girl. And one day at school, she has a very serious asthma attack. And so her foster parents decide that maybe it'd be a good idea for her to move away for a bit. Go and spend some time with the foster parents' relatives, who she calls auntie and uncle, in the seaside. A bit of, rest, recuperation, fresh air, and, make her feel refreshed. So Anna turns up at the seaside, and her new guardians are lovely, very kind people, and the setting is really nice. And one day she goes out walking, and she discovers this old abandoned house, and she's sort of drawn to it in some way. Even though it's completely dilapidated, nothing there, she just seems to like it. And as she's going away from it, in a boat, she sees what she thinks is a light. Like someone's in there, and then just as quickly, it's gone. So she thinks, oh, didn't happen. From then on, she starts to think about this house a lot, all the time. She starts sketching it. She even starts dreaming about it. Unfortunately, Anna is still very introverted, and so she can't connect or talk to anybody in the village, really, apart from this one fisherman who doesn't speak, so she doesn't have to speak to him. And on the night the town has its festival, the Tanabata Festival, the other girls have tried to be really friendly with her, but she can't cope with it and she runs away. And she runs off towards the house where she meets this beautiful young girl called Marnie. Marnie apparently lives at the house. It's her house. Anna has heard that it keeps kind of changing hands all the time, and apparently Marnie is the person that lives there at the moment. And from then on, Anna and Marnie become friends, and they talk every night and share secrets and that kind of stuff. Marnie invites her to this very elaborate party, which is very hard for Anna because there's lots of people around, but it's quite a big step. Anna runs into this older lady called Hisako, who is a painter, and is just as sort of obsessed with the house as she is, because she sketches it all the time. And she tells her that she won't be able to sketch it much longer because it's already being renovated. The work has already started. So Anna goes over to the house where the renovations are happening, and new people are moving in. It's really confusing, you know, where's Marnie? And this young girl mistakes Anna for Marnie, and she says, what? How do you even know that name? Because everybody's new. And she hands her Marnie's diary, which is very odd. It's a diary from the young, kind of the blonde girl that she's been talking to this whole time. And so Anna is really confused, and the young girl's very confused, but she wants to be a bit of a detective and figure out kind of what's going on. You know, does Marnie live here? Did she? Is she gone? Did I dream it all? What the hell's going on? But she's still seeing Marnie, and so it's very confusing. It's all very secretive, their friendship now. They get caught in a big storm, and Marnie just runs off and leaves her alone. So it's very up and down. Later after that, the young girl finds the few missing pages from Marnie's diary, and they take the diary to the older lady Hisako, and she tells them the whole story of what's going on. And I'm going to leave it there. Who is Marnie? Why do they have this connection? Does she live there? Did she live there? Who's the older lady? What is going on? What is actually the truth in this situation? I will leave it all up to you. Thank you so much for watching. Give me a big thumbs up if you like this video. Have you seen when Marnie was there? What did you think? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Leave me a comment and we can discuss. Share this video anywhere you want and subscribe to my channel to see more. So that's it. There are no more movies at the moment. There is going to be one more episode next week. We're going to do a wrap-up episode of everything we've covered, extras and all that kind of stuff. I'm on all the usual social media platforms. As you know, Twitter and Instagram are both Mark Joseph Actor, so go follow me there. Click over here somewhere to watch last week's episode, which was The Tale of Princess Kaguya, and click over here somewhere to see my movie-based comedy series, Real Retrospectives, which is coming back in the new year. So I will see you all right back here next week for the GhibliTime wrap-up finale. But from me, Mark on Life and GhibliTime, I will speak to you soon.